Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny. I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. As you can see, I'm back with another pick a card reading for you today. This reading is a weekly check-in for you. So this is going to tell you what energies you can be expecting from the 8th of March to the 14th of March 2021. However, if you've clicked on this reading at another time, the messages might still be for you now. So don't get too hung up on the time and date, but it's a weekly check-in for the next week from when you're watching it. Okay, so without further ado, let's start picking our piles. We have got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So what we're going to do is bring our attention to the piles, take a big breath in, hold it, and then let that breath go. Ignore numbers and colours and things like that. See which pile calls to you. I'll just give you a moment to do that. Okay, that should have been long enough. So I'll just move these piles up here for you. Pile number 3. Pile number 2. And we can start... Ooh, squeaked on the table there. We can start with pile number 1. Okay, hi pile number 1. You chose this door. So these are from the Divine Doors deck. I'll just put these up here. You've got 2 of them. See what messages they might have for you later. And then up at the top here I've got the Klimt Tarot, which is going to tell us about what energies you've got going on this week, where you might need to pay a bit of attention to. And then down here I've got a couple of these energy, I think that one was on top, wasn't it? Oh well, a couple of these energy oracle cards as well. I'm going to clarify them, so I'll put those over there like that. Okay. So pile number 1, without further ado, I will turn your cards over. Okay, we have got the Devil in the reverse. Very interesting. We've got the King of Swords. And we've got the Moon in the reverse. Well, pile number 1. This week you are letting go of that stuff that does not serve you. This is good. You're taking control of everything and you're gaining a lot of clarity with regards to things that might have made you feel like you've been kept in the dark. Maybe there's some stuff might have been affecting your mental health quite a bit recently. You're letting go of this stuff. So the Devil card over here talks about the ties that bind us. So it's addiction problems, it's gambling, shopping, drugs, drink, cigarettes, repetitive thoughts even, negative thinking, negative spirals, anxiety, depression, all these things that in some way or another could possibly be keeping us tied to a certain way of being. It's like having the devil on your back at all times, being in a bit of a dodgy place. The thing is, those ties that bind you, those ties are really not that strong. They're really, really not tied around your neck that tightly. So you can always lift that chain anytime you want, but it's a decision that you have to make. Now, it seems that this week you're making that decision. You're shifting that devil off your back and you're letting go of this stuff. With it being in the reverse, it means that you're realizing that you are really not bound by all of these things. These things do not bind you anymore, and you can release that now and you can let that all go. And with the King of Swords here, I think this is a lot to do with in your mind. These things are going on in your head, but you're seeing the truth of the matter. Now, you have been through a lot, my pile number 1s, with the King of Swords here. It's taken him a lot to get to where he is, but he's in control of his mind. Do be wary of being too controlling for your outside environment, but within, you are really taking charge of everything now. You're using your discernment. It might be that sometimes you might be a bit harsh in the way that you say things to people, but that's because of everything that you've been through. You're direct, you're straight, you're to the point. Now with this moon in the reverse, it does seem like there is kind of still a blanket of darkness on you. But you are releasing these things. So let's clarify these and see if Spirit can give us a little bit more info. Okay, what about this devil, please? Why is the devil here in the reverse, please, Spirit? Why is the devil in the reverse? Thank you. Okay, the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's a feeling of dejection, a feeling of boredom. Again, this guy, look, can you see? He's got something around his neck as well. So you've really been feeling that you kind of felt like you're in a bit of a choker hold. But you're determined. The Seven of Wands at the bottom of this deck. You are determined and strong enough to fight this now. It may be that you need to see what is on offer to you this week. There's more on offer than you think. Knave of Swords in the reverse. It might be that you've not had much faith in your ideas and you've been feeling stressed and dejected and let down. But the Three of Cups is here. Joy is coming for you this week. This darkness is, you know, it's going to lift. Three of Swords in the reverse as well on the bottom of that deck. Wow, I really don't know what you've been through, pile number one, but you need to know that this week all this stuff is lifting. Sorry, I just kicked the tripod. All this stuff is going to lift for you. We got the Seven of Swords there as well, so I feel like this is telling you to be wary of self-sabotage. Like you're trying to get, you're trying to get rid of this feeling of lack, of dejection, of being down in the dumps, bored, that sort of thing. You're letting all that go. Be wary of self-sabotage. Be truthful and honest with yourself about all things. You can't sneak away from this, is what I'm hearing. There's no way to be sneaky to outdo yourself here. Slow and steady wins the race with this. You're gaining this clarity, and if things don't move as fast as you want them to, please don't get stressed out about it. Like, remember, this is only a reading for 1 week. Rome wasn't built in a day, so, you know, be confident in everything that you're doing here, because you've got the Three of Cups, so talk to your friends, talk to your close people if you need to about these things that are troubling you. And do remember that you are loved. Like, you can step into this power. You've got the Queen of Wands down here. So you are, you know, you're really special. You're funny. You're creative. You're vivacious. Like, you can let all these woes go this week and step into joy. Okay, yeah, we've got cornucopia in the reverse. So I'm hearing that things haven't been as it's not all milk and honey. That's what I'm hearing. So, you know, if there have been addiction problems or something like that, you're realizing that this is like temporary gratification. Whatever it is temporary gratification. And then we've got the Temple path here. So I think you're becoming aware that these things that no longer serve you, these emotions, these thoughts, whatever this repetitive thing is that you're trying to let go of, that you are letting go of, you're realizing that it is holding you back from the things that you want. We've got the Temple path here in the reverse as well. So these two cards here are telling me that you are divinely guided, you are very spiritual, you are on your spiritual journey already, but you know that you have to let go of some of these things to step into that power, and it's becoming aware of these are the things that are blocking you from taking these paths ahead of you. Deceit. Wow, with that Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think, are you being completely honest with people? Maybe keep your eye out as well with people that you can trust to help you along this journey. Do speak to people that you can trust, but you don't have to tell everybody everything all the time, is what I'm hearing with that. With the Seven of Swords and the Deceit card together, only take what resonates. This is a general reading. But do be aware of the people around you right now. Are people being honest with you about everything? Too many. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, I'm hearing as well. It's 3 again. No, just 1, please. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and you really need to focus on you here. Like, other people can't fix you, only you can fix you. So don't be relying on things and people. Yeah, you do have caring connections. So I think there's a lot of discernment going to be needed here for you when it comes to who you're trusting right now. Who you're trusting right now, and who has got your back. And you need to have your back as well here, pile number 1. Let me see what's up here. Anthony's call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. I feel like it's you and your happiness that can be found right now. A note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation and goal, blessed is the body, mind and soul. So yeah, there's going to be a real step into self-love and self-care for you this week as well, I think, pile number 1. Just have a sip of tea. Is there anything else that pile number 1 needs to know about this week? Because they're doing all this work. Okay, yeah, you can step away from these emotions. It's time to let this anxiety go, please. Spirit is saying all these sleepless nights, all these things. Become the King of Swords and cut that crap out. You don't need it in your life. These sleepless nights, this panic, all this stuff. 7 of Cups in the reverse. This is a deep-seated emotional change that you are making. 9 of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, and that 3 of Cups there. It really does feel like you are making a decision to get rid of those things, those habits that you know you shouldn't have. And it's a deep change within, you know. It's a change of mindset for you this week. And do remember, come from a place of love. Do this all with love for yourself, because you know that these things no longer serve you. So that's why you're taking control and taking charge of everything for yourself this week. Okay, that was your reading, pile number 1. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comments section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all helps me on my journey. If you did want to book a private reading with me, please get in touch. You can see my Etsy link just in the description box below. If you want to follow me on Instagram as well, I do get out weekly check-in readings there for the collective as well, if you fancy it. Okay, mwah. Thanks so much, pal number 1. Take it easy. Bye. Okay. And on to pile number 2. Okay, hi pile number 2. You chose this door. This is from the Divine Doors deck. I'll just pop it up there for you. I'll read those at the end. There's another one there for you too. Okay, over here I've got the Klimt Tarot. Give us a bit of insight into where your energies are at this week. Aren't they jumpy? And then you should have 2 of these. And I feel like I've dropped it in here somewhere. So that's very interesting, because I thought I left a card over here. It was storm warning. So that's interesting. I'll pull you another one. Pull you another one now. What goes with this reading, please, please, Spirit? That one. Okay. You've got the 4 of Wands in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the 4 of Swords. That's interesting. Okay, don't push yourself too hard this week, pile number 2. It could well be that there might be some celebrations that are put on hold. I'm hearing with that 4 of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, only take what resonates. There might have been a wedding that you were supposed to have this week or supposed to go to this week, and that's not happened. So you might feel a bit down in the dumps about that, but it's time to rest on it. It's time to heal. That's only for some of you. So we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse here. The Four of Wands is the 1111 card. It can signify soulmates, twin flames, marriages, things like that. And the Hierophant as well is also a marriage card for me. He's a traditionalist. He's like a bishop, like a vicar. Really knowledgeable. With both of these cards in the reverse, it really feels like this week... Oh, just realised I've got a bit of candle on my finger. This week, it's really about not pushing yourself too hard when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to your connection to spirit, when it comes to your divine guidance, being with the universe. You know, you can't be we are all spiritual divine beings, right? But you can't be this wonderful, divinely guided image of perfection all the time. You know, when you go to the supermarket, yeah, you can be nice and content, but you're still just picking up your bits and your bobs, aren't you? And you can't be it is, once you get into this sort of stuff, you do end up hooked on, learning things and growing all the time more and more. But it's really, the only upright here is the Four of Swords, which is all about rest and respite, self-care, being calm. Your spiritual growth and your spirituality also involves a lot of chill time, being calm in the moment, enjoying every day as it comes, that sort of thing. So there is a really, really big need for you to take it easy this week. It might be that you might be feeling really tired, like you can't keep agreements and arrangements that you've made. You might be struggling to stay on top of everything, and it's really important to have that rest and respite from the Four of Swords there. Don't push yourself too hard this week. That's what this is saying. Let's pull some more for you here and see. Remember that your health is a lot more important than your work. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's very true. I've been learning that one recently. I've had to push a lot of things back and concentrate on my own Four of Swords energy. And the thing is you need that energy to heal yourself. If you keep pushing yourself more and more, it's not going to get any better. What's that? Strength. Yeah, in rest is where you're going to find your strength. Look at that. These two, what reading later, we're all about this Four of Swords here. A calm approach, a calm, stoic approach to your own healing is really important right now. Six of Wands. And Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so you're feeling a little impatient with all this stuff. You want your success now. But I'm hearing cancelling a couple of things in the short term is going to lead to your long-term success this week. So if you've got too much on your plate, call it. Prioritise. Prioritise. See what it is that you need to prioritise. And then rearrange everything. You can get to everything in enough time. It might seem very untraditional and like the wrong thing for you to do, and you're impatient to be getting on with things, but you need to build your strength up. And there is success here. Whatever it is, I think that might be a creative endeavour for some of you. What about this Six of Swords and Four of Wands and whatever it is, Wands? Judgment. Yeah, listen to the call. Listen to your body. Too many cards here. You've got the Judgment card, so it's time for you to hear the call. Like, you are divinely guided. You are divinely connected. You are this wonderful, wonderful person. You're this wonderful spirit. You're a wonderful being. You know that, so listen to that. Spirit is telling you it's time to rest now. Spirit is telling you to just hang fire. It's okay. You've got the King of Pentacles here. So whatever it is that you're working on, it is going to be, it's going to be abundant for you. It's going to be successful. You're going to get everything you want and everything you need out of it. But you need to take control of your material world around you. You need to take control of your immediate surroundings, which involves your physical body and resting now. And then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you can't fight this. Yes, you are feeling so pulled from pillar to post right now. You need to chill. That's what you need to do this week. Yeah, Magician and the Mirror. What you put out, you get back. Number 53. What you get out, you put back. So if you put out this calm, successful energy, that's what's coming back. So take a good look in the mirror and see how this energy is going this week. You know, like trying to complete everything and even doing a good job at completing everything and not giving your body and mind and soul the time that you need to rest. Is that frantic energy what you want to be calling in? That's how manifestations work, you know. What you put out, you get back. So if you're stressed, you're going to get more stressed. Okay, the thinking man. Yeah, so you need to stop and think on everything for the moment. Really think about your goals and think about your priorities and what is most important to you right now. I've just got contract off the bottom of the deck there. So yeah, I think there is a lot of work stuff going on for you. You know, you're signing things, but this has got scales on it for Libra. You know, justice, balance. Really balance yourself out. Yeah, balance that anxiety out because this is stressing you out. It's really stressing you out what's going on at the moment this week. And the only way to counteract that is to stop. Take stock, reassess, rest, meditate, and start again. Excuse me. Which is very easy for me to say because I've got a lot of on my plate this week as well, but I might not have as much on as you do. But you need to know that there is success and abundance here. But pushing it is not the way to go about it at the moment. Bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. And intuition. Simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Yes. Listen to your body. Look at your immediate surroundings. Is your house a mess because you've not got time to tidy up because you're so busy? It could even be that your resting is doing your housework for a day, ignoring everything else that you've got going on and just focusing on you and your space. Get some sage, clear the air around you, cleanse your own body as well. Trust your intuition here. You need to think about this and yeah, you're going to be able to sort this all out. Everything is going to come back into balance. And this, yeah, there's a bit of anxiety here, but that's just to do with how you figure out where you get your rest time. Okay. That was your reading pile number 2. Thank you so much for coming along to watch the video today. I really hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch. There's a link to my Etsy just in the description box below. You can also follow me on Instagram and DM me on there if you like to arrange a reading. I try and get weekly check-ins and the odd daily check-in out for you as well. Okay, thanks so much, pile number 2, and take it easy. Okay, bye. And to pile number 3. Okay, hi pile number 3. We chose this door from the Divine Doors cards. There's another one there for you. I'll just pop it up here. What a beautiful door. Okay, I've got the Klimt Tarot up here for you. And then I've got a couple of these Energy Oracle cards down here for you as well. Give us a bit more insight into what's going on for you this week. Excuse me, I'll just have a sip of tea. Okay, pile number 3. We've got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You are not alone. You're stepping away from this feeling of lack you've been feeling out in the cold and alone, and you're not there anymore. You're realizing this. We've got the Tower. This is going to be a big change for you. And we've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Very interesting. I'm going to clarify straight away, please. This is reminding me a bit of the energy of my pile number 4 that I put out yesterday. The Tower talks about big changes coming up, things that need to change, that have to change, things have got to shift. It kind of means that some things might be feeling like they're crumbling down around you at the moment, but they have to come down so you can rebuild them better, stronger. It's all going to be stuff that helps you. The Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's hard to say at the minute. Got the World in the reverse there. Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the Fool. Okay, the only upright card I've got here at the minute is the Fool, pile number 3. So that's very nice. The Fool means you have to have faith. There's a new beginning coming up, something that you need to have faith in. Yeah, you're going through a big rebirth right now. You're struggling to let go of some feelings of negativity, but Death and the Fool, have faith that everything is going to work out just fine. 8 of Pentacles, it's time to put that work in. Wow, what a reading. Okay. Pile number 3. So the 5 of Pentacles talks about feeling lost, alone, out in the cold. Could talk about losing a job. Something like that. Losing money, losing a house, losing friends. It could be an illness. And this is causing a massive upheaval for you right now. It's really causing you problems. But you're starting to realise that this can't last forever. It might be very difficult for you right now, but this cannot last forever. And so this is the big change that's coming for you now, is this realisation. Now, the Knight of Wands in the reverse there, I do feel like whatever is happening to you right now could be making you feel quite angry. Very stressed. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse there as well, I feel like you could be maybe lashing out a little bit at people around you as well, giving them a bit of a tongue lashing. The World in the reverse there means that there are cycles that must come to a close. This cycle has not quite come to a close, but there is this big change going on. The Tower and the Death card, it's a big change. Things are moving, things are shifting. So we've got 2 reversed 8s down here at the bottom as well. What are they about, please? Can you clarify these 2 8s? You might not want this new beginning, We've got the Justice card here. So you need to know that everything is going to come out fair and square. I was going to say fair and right then, but I'm saying fair and square, so that's how that is. If you're involved in some sort of legal battles or anything like that, then know that this will move in your favour eventually. You must have faith in the process of what you're going through right now. The Death card talks of rebirth. You can't have birth without death. You can't have a new beginning without losing some of the old. Ten of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? Okay, so some of you are finding your independence away from your family, and you need to know that things are shifting right now. It has been stressful, it has been difficult, but the 9 and 10 of Pentacles is telling me that there is some solid abundance coming for you. Solid abundance. You're going to be able to look after yourself. You're going to be able to look after your family. If you've lost a home or you've lost a job or something like that recently, then, it's shifting now. things are changing for the better in the material world. There could be a new job come in. That's why you had to lose the old job. There could be a much better house coming for you. That's why you lost this one, why you've had to move. Whatever this big change is, it's really stressed you out. Really stressed you out. And you kind of don't want to walk away from this past just yet. You kind of don't want to put the work in to create this new future. But the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles both came out with each other. This is a progression. To go from the 5 to the 9 and the 10, like, there's a really big shift for you. And look at this, the King of Pentacles. Wow. So I think there's a chance that you might be starting this week off feeling a bit crap. And then you're going to come into all this abundance and joy, and everything is right in itself. Everything. For you, for everyone around you. Like, you're taking control, you're taking charge. We've got the Knave of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords have both come out there. Yeah, you're going to receive some messages about this. And then the Empress. Oh my God. And the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Okay. What the hell, pile number 3? There was so much pain and despair and distraught energy here at the start of this reading. And now things are going to really shift. It's all going to come through for you. And then, yeah, just abundance, happiness, joy, new beginnings. So nurture yourself through these changes. Embrace these changes. There's nothing you can do to stop these changes. But know that these changes are going to be absolutely glorious. It's just what you need. Everything you want and everything you need. And there's another 8 in the reverse. 8 of Wands this time. Things are shifting, so don't block them. The High Priestess is still at the bottom of the deck after that shuffle. Trust your intuition here. You are divinely guided. What on earth do these say? Walking away. Yeah. And happy family. Wow. Pentacles here as well. So if you have a family, then know that everything is going to work out just fine. You really need to have faith right now. Walking away is this 8 of Cups energy down at the bottom as well. It is time to walk away from the past. Whatever it is that's shifting and changing for you right now, it is time to open that gate and step out into your future, because there's joy and celebration here. You know, I'm hearing for some of you motherhood. Everything's going to work out just fine. That's what you need to know about this reading, pile number 3. Everything's going to go just fine for you, which is lovely. What about this walking away, please? Ooh, slightly too many, but I'll take this one from the floor. 6th chakra. So work on your third eye chakra. That's resonating with that High Priestess that was at the bottom of the deck there. Oh, there's 2 down here. And caring connections. So yeah, you've got a lot of love coming your way, a lot of joy and a lot of happiness coming your way, and it really doesn't feel like it at the start of this week. Pile number, hey, look at that, the World in the reverse again. You just need to, pile number 3, you need to get through this cycle of change that's going on right now. Change is hard, change is sticky, but you really can get through this. Trust your intuition, connect to the universe, and have that faith. That's funny. Palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition. So once you find that faith and you know that everything's going to work out just fine, you're going to be able to trust your gut. The art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. So step up into this happiness that's coming. Walk away from this place of lack, this place of loss, and really step into this energy that's coming forward for you. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles to the Empress. That's fantastic. Regain that balance from the Justice card. Yeah, the Tower and the Death card are there, but that's because this must change now. So have that faith. Take that leap of faith. You have to take a step forward. You're going to have to open that gate and walk through it this week. Okay, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. All really helps me on my journey as well. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch through my Etsy channel. There's a link in the description box below. You can also follow me on Instagram and maybe send me a little message on there if you like. Both work for me. I get weekly readings out and stuff as well on Instagram too, so you might fancy coming along and giving me a follow. Okay, thanks so much, pal number 3. Mwah. Really take it easy this week. There's a lot going on, but just keep going with that flow. Okay, bye.